Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you the 2017 Kawasaki Z650, and this is in the black. This bike's going to be available with and without ABS. Looks like this is a non-ABS model here. Kind of a combination of matte black and some gloss black on this one, but very cool bike. Of course, we got a new Ninja 650 for 2017, and the 2017 Ninja 650 got about a 40-pound diet from the previous model, so about 40 pounds lighter on the Ninja 650, and so this bike is based somewhat on that platform. The big news with these is the trellis frame. We really don't have a last year's model Z650 because the Z650 is technically new for us. We did have an ER6N a number of years ago, but we haven't had a naked 650 in a while. Anyway, I serviced this bike, so we'll be able to look at the instrumentation on it, and I also just took it down the street for a little quick ride. Boy, the bike really has a light feel. It's nice and slim. So when you look at the bike down this way, the bike is really nice and slim, and really has a nice, fun, sporty feel to it. Of course, the 650 parallel twin motor that this has, dual overhead cam, liquid cooled, fuel injected, cassette type transmission with a 6-speed transmission. Is a great motor, the same motor we use in the Ninja 650, the Versi 650, the Vulcan S, and then of course now the Z650. But just a really great motor. It has a lot of spunk to it. It's really a fun bike to ride. But I really, a lot of things about this bike I'm really digging. A lot of nice touches to it. It has kind of this textured looking seat cover. You can see that. And I say textured looking. You can see the texture in it, and it does have texture when you feel it. The swing arm, very cool. It has this kind of comes up there around the muffler, and then it's got these little indentions in it there that really add some nice styling to it. The pedal style rotors, so you've got the little cuts in the rotors there for dissipating heat. 17-inch wheels, radial tires. You've got little rubber pads on the foot pegs, so dampening and vibration, and then just a lot of nice styling cues on this bike. Dual discs in the front, again the pedal style floating rotors, twin piston calipers up front. Got a little windscreen here. I suspect the aftermarket will come up with a bigger windscreen for that. Clear lenses on your turn signals. Of course, you can see your headers. I love the look of a nice set of sweeping headers. You can see your head pipes there. Really look cool. I suspect those headers are stainless steel. And then we come up here, is your ignition switch right there, and then there is your instrumentation. I know we're outside, there's a lot of reflection, but hopefully you can see that. So when I first looked at these bikes, when it wasn't lit up, it looked like there were little LEDs here, and it looked like maybe those would light up. I'm not able to see any light up there, but there is a little needle that lights up there. So we're going to go ahead and push the starter button here and crank it up. So you can kind of see how that tack works there, and then it does have gear position indicator. So you can see right now it says neutral, and then of course if we drop it into first gear, which I'm not gonna make sure we don't fall over. So there's first, kick it back up, go to neutral. And of course the Kawasaki's have what's called a positive neutral finder, so this bike is can't really go to second gear unless it's rolling. But fuel gauge, so it's got a fuel gauge right here. Coolant there, and then here you've got odometer, trip meter A, trip meter B, and back to the odometer, and then current miles per gallon, average miles per gallon, and then fuel range, and then back to your clock. So pretty comprehensive instrumentation there, and very cool. New styled bar end weights, so if you're familiar with Kawasaki's, you know we've had basically the same little bar end weight on all of our bikes forever, and I guess Kawasaki's got to finally redesign those. It's a little more interesting to look at, I think. On the left hand handlebar, got a hazard light, and then you also got a pass light that'll flash the high beam. And so anyway, let's crank this one up and let's get another listen to it. course, this is all stock, has the stock exhaust, and it has the underbody muffler. Nice little treatment on that muffler tip there. Of course, fuel injected, so you just push the button and crank it up. And it's a new bike, so we don't want to just rev it to the moon or anything. But nice and quiet. There, of course, are aftermarket mufflers. I'm sure if they're not available yet, there will be. LED rear tail light. I don't know if you can see the kind of the Z's. Nice little pattern there. And as you heard, the bike will idle fast for about a minute or so with the fuel injection. Then as it warms up, it'll idle down. But you know, really a fun bike. A lot of cool touches with it. For the money, I think this bike's going to be really, really hard to beat. All right, well, that's a look at the 2017 Kawasaki Z650. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969. And we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.